After the awesome battles that we saw back in the obstacle maze in the last event, now we have the funnel spinning. This dizzying event is extremely tall. Look at some of these people in the stands can't even see the top of this thing. Look at this. Here we go. Green Dragon's currently in the lead. Hello, everybody. I'm Spenny37, of course, joined by Pesky Bird.
Yes, and this tower, very high funnels as we go to the first heat, and hold up, we have a safety delay, and we've lost a member of the Stripe Strikers. They've fallen into off the track into the hole. The marshals have recovered them. They seem to be okay, but it's an interesting incident to start this event. They will be participating, and we will be off with the first heat. And they're off. Very slow start from them, though. They look kind of banged up. Let's see how they'll do in this event.
There we go. Is that these Stripe Strikers were the first to fall through. They looked very slow getting out of the gate. Perhaps a little bit of an injury. Maybe not too severe, as they are the first to drop through the next one as well. Is that the Cherry Bombs up top?
It is. The Cherry Bombs fighting currently with the Rocky Rollers and the Surging Storms. Two past champions and the rookies fighting for the lead in this event. It is the Stripe Strikers to go off the bridge first.
It is still, but it's still the Surging Storms, the Stripe Strikers, and the Cherry Bombs up the top. Those look to be the dominant three in this heat. Who's that down the bottom? Is that, yes, Stripe Strikers still falling through.
Cherry Bombs still up on the bridge there, just now getting in there. They have a comfortable lead. Now in third place, that's the Violet Vortexes. After their silver in the last event, they're looking pretty good right now. Going down right here. 4 marbles now on the top of the orange funnels. Now 5 climbed into 1 hurdle. They're in. They all go flying off the track. The Rocky Rollers are out of this event. So much speed and they're gone.
Rocky Rollers just soaring off into the distance. The medical crew are rushing over to them, make sure they're okay. Meanwhile, we have a marble in the final funnel joined by the Stripe Strikers. Stripe Strikers might not get last here despite what seems to be a slight injury at the start of this.
They're still not looking very good, though. Shadowrunners, they're also having very poor time. It's Team Oasis still fighting up there with Cherry Bombs. Cherry Bombs still at the lead after a great start. Will fall through first. It's the Green Dragons. Championship leaders are out first. Then it's the Surging Storms. Yeah, quite surprising there. It's down. Team Oasis falling through and they will not advance. Cherry Bombs, they'll lose the lead. It's between the Stripe Strikers and the Shadowrunners, and the Stripe Strikers will win the heat. That's honestly a shock there, considering what happened before this heat started.
Wow, look at that. 2 minutes, 12 seconds for the Stripe Strikers. I think pretty much everyone just counted them out of this one already after what happened, but look at that. Great moves from the Stripe Strikers right at the bottom there. They were the second marble to enter that final funnel and just managed through, made sure to get the contact when they needed it. Ooh, and there's the Rocky Rollers there, being attended by medical crew. Oh, are they okay?
Funnels. It may not look like a very dangerous event, but if it goes wrong, it can go very wrong for you. Now, on to the second heat and the other 8 marbles.
And they get released. All spinning around that blue funnel. The H2 separated from everyone else. Oh, now they join in as we drop through. Who is it? The Leaping Lizards be the first to fall through. Is that the Eclipses fall through next?
Up top, it's Fruity Flyers, Smoke Missiles, and River Rapids who have the lead initially, as the Leaping Lizards still fall on through, and the Infernos now drop down into the penultimate. Now it's the Smoke Missiles who hold the lead right now, and they're having a pretty good arc around the top 3 teams as the Leaping Lizards are the first one across the bridge.
Mocha Missiles up top in that funnel by themselves. They're looking pretty good up there. Meanwhile, the Eclipses doing decently well. They will fall in 4th through that green funnel. And who's that up top? Mocha Missiles and, just falling off the screen. Who was that? Oh, there they go.
Mocha Missiles still up top, though. They're showing pretty good right now. As they just now come across the bridge, the Leaping Lizards are the first ones into the orange stack of funnels now, and they'll be joined by the Winter Warriors. And Leaping Lizards will pass them as the Winter Warriors are now down in another funnel. H2 now will join them there. And it's still a fight up top as the Eclipses now find themselves in third place.
Yes, a lot can happen in these orange funnels, especially if they are halfway down the course like this. They can provide a lot of chaos and a lot of changes on the leaderboard. And especially not to mention this final green funnel, one of the most chaotic funnels that have ever been in marble sports. But the Mocha Missiles still maintain the lead. The Eclipses and the H2 Orbs have done well. Winter Warriors have made up a few positions. The Leaping Lizards, can they pull off a Striped Strikers and go from pretty much almost last to first? If they get contact here, they will. Will it be the Winter Warriors or the H2 Orbs? Winter Warriors will finish first.
H2 Orbs also fall in second there. Leaping Lizards will hold on, and they'll get third in this heat. But the battle's still on for the lead. Throughout the orange funnels, these two teams have been going back and forth, trading the lead. Fruity Flyers and the Mocha Missiles. Mocha Missiles had such a great start. Who will win the heat? Going past 212, what we saw from the Striped Strikers. Who will hold on and win the heat? It will be the Fruity Flyers, just barely holding on past 220. That's a great showing from the team who really did not look good in the funnels last season.
Let's look at that. It almost seems like entering that final funnel earlier might be an advantage of some kind, because both Leaping Lizards and Striped Strikers have found all of their momentum in that final funnel. Fruity Flyers, though, making sure the Mocha Missiles do not win that despite their dominance throughout that heat.
You see the height of all these funnels really dominating the stadium here, as we see 9th through 16th, Rocky Rollers dead last. The championship leaders, Green Dragons, get 15th. Team Oasis will round out the bottom half.
Yeah, here we go with the final. The Shadowrunners, Mocha Missiles, Violet Vortexes, Cherry Bombs, and 4 other names I didn't see on it.
Striped Strikers, Eclipses, Fruity Flyers, and Leaping Lizards for you. Shadowrunners had a very slow out of the gate there, and they might be the first ones to fall through. And they will. Starting out slowly is not necessarily the best strategy, as you can run immediately into the back of other marbles. Up top, though, it is the Eclipses who hold a pretty good lead so far.
Could it be that the Leaping Lizards are seeing their strategy from the first event work out, thinking maybe that might work out in the final as well? See, Mocha Missiles the first to drop through the second or the third funnel, followed by the Leaping Lizards. They're trying to do that first run strategy. Who's that up top? Eclipses fall through into that third funnel. Crossing the bridge now. 3 more marbles. There goes, who's that? Violet Vortexes, I believe.
The thing with the funnel endurance, though, is that even though there are so many funnels, it's really the last funnel that matters the most. So the strategy might be to conserve some energy until that final green funnel, when you can let others spend all their energy bumping into you, and then get the advantage of having people push you and getting faster spins. It's still the Eclipses right now, as somebody goes off the track. That's the Striped Strikers are off the track again.
Striped Strikers, that is 2 falls in this event, one of them before it even started. I certainly hope that marble is okay. Meanwhile, the Eclipses right up top there. And as you were saying before, I would not find it surprising at all if the Eclipses managed to not even sit on the podium here, because of that final funnel. The intensity of that final funnel can affect anyone. And look at this, they've already lost first to the Fruity Flyers there.
Fruity Flyers way up top here. They're showing their really good strategy in the first heat. As we have our first finisher, it is the Violet Vortexes. Now it's getting a big battle here. Who's gonna get it? Mocha Missiles falling through. Here's for the podium now. Who will hold on for third? Shadowrunners are off for fourth. Now, here comes the Eclipses, and it's not gonna work for them. Leaping Lizards trying to hold on for first place with that strategy, but it won't be enough. The Fruity Flyers will take a dominant gold medal here in the funnels and win by a comfortable margin over the Leaping Lizards, whose strategy worked out brilliantly.
Yeah, they saw it work out in the first heat, and it worked out again here, but the Fruity Flyers were too dominant for that to get them the gold. They will be happy with the silver, though, Fruity Flyers fans very happy with that. Violet Vortex is not going to get last because the Striped Strikers fell off the course, but 7th for them. Mocha Missile 6th. Cherry Bombs, Shadowrunners will just miss out of the podium.
Yeah, Eclipses, we're doing so well, and it's just the final funnel, and the orange funnels especially. If you just make one mistake, it can come all undone for you, as we saw with them there. Pretty Flyers just doing rings around the Leaping Lizards, who come home with a decent medal. And yeah, you can see the Striped Strikers getting tended by the training staff. That might be a injury or some sort. Yeah, the Fruity Flyers take gold in the funnel endurance.
That marble does not look very, well, healthy. Looks very sore, and I would be too if I took falls like that. But Banana, Gecko, and Soul on the podium for the Fruity Flyers, the Leaping Lizards, and the Eclipses.
Proved to be pretty dangerous event, even though it's usually a pretty safe event. Just don't ask the jungle jumpers. As we see the standings now, the Fruity Flyers jump up 7 spots to 2nd place. That gold medal really helped them out, as they now stand right behind the Green Dragons. Next up, we have block pushing.